Hey guys, ADHD here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to build Jimmy Neutron's house from the TV show Jimmy Neutron. An amazing amount of you guys requested that after I did the Timmy Turner house from Fairly Odd Parents. I assume a lot of you guys, kind of correlate them with one another because of that Jimmy Timmy power hour they had back in the day. That was awesome. So I really wanted to do this house for you guys. I also saw Everything is Awesome. He actually did like a cartoon tour of like his whole like cartoon villa he made, and he had a lot of houses from my series that was awesome. And he had a Jimmy Neutron house, which really inspired me to do one as well. So we're gonna get into this right now. So for this build, you're going to need birch planks. You're going to need green stained clay, white stained glass panes. You're going to need spruce wood slabs, spruce wood stairs, white stained glass, and also some dark oak doors, or just two of them actually. And then we're getting some other minor stuff, I think, but for right now, this is all we're gonna use for right now. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so before we get started, if you guys can do me a huge favor and just scroll down really quickly and hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. It takes you guys just 1 second and costs you absolutely nothing. It helps me out a lot and I greatly appreciate it. But anyway, getting started, we're gonna start off with a row of 31 of the birch planks, okay? So 31 birch planks going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Perfect. All right. So once you have 31 birch planks, just go ahead and, make sure you have that correct. Okay. The next row we're going to do, guys, is going to be a total of 14 birch planks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, and as always, guys, if at any point in the video if I'm going too fast, you can always pause or rewind it in order to catch up. Okay, so from here you're going to go ahead and do this. It's going to be one green stained clay, then it's going to be our dark oak door, and then it's going to be one green stained clay, and then it's going to be birch planks the rest of the way. So just continue it on like this. All right, perfect. Our next row is going to be a total of 5 birch planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's going to be 4 of the glass panes, the white stained glass panes. If you don't have white stained glass panes, you can always use regular glass panes. It's not a big deal. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you're going to go ahead and do a total of 5 of the birch planks again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to do 1 of the green stained clay. Then you're going to have your door here still, obviously. Then 1 green stained clay. And then you're going to do a total of 5 birch planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 4 of the glass panes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then birch planks the rest of the way. Alright, and our next row is going to be very similar to that. Next few rows are going to be very, very similar. So we're going to go along the next row. Again, it's going to be 5 birch planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's going to be 4 glass panes. Okay, so it's basically along that whole window area there. Then another 5 birch planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then right here it changes up a little bit. It's going to be 2 of the green stained clay. 1, 2. Then it's going to be a full block of the white stained glass panes, or glass, just not the pane, like just regular glass. Okay. Then it's going to be 5 of the birch planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it's going to be 4 of the white stained clay or glass. Okay. Then it's going to be 5 more of the birch planks. All right, and pretty much our next 2 rows are going to be the exact same thing. The only places it changes up is right here in the door area. Okay, so next row, pretty much the exact same thing to get to the door. So again, it's going to be 5 birch planks. Then it's going to be 4 windows. Then 5 birch planks. And then right here it changes. It's going to be 1 green stained clay, 1 glass, 1 green stained clay, and then you continue on with the same order. So 5 birch planks, then 4 glass panes, and then 5 birch planks. Alright, and then our next row, the exact same thing, our last row of this front though. Okay, so again, 5 birch planks, 4 glass panes, 5 birch planks. Then right here, it's going to be 1 glass, then it's going to be 2 of the stained clay, and then continue on in the same order we've done so far. So 5 birch planks, 4 glass panes, then 5 birch planks. Alright, so now that we have this whole front done, what we're going to do pretty much is all we have to do is go along this entire front right here by just getting a row of birch planks going all the way along the top, and that's to finish up our row here. And just bring it all the way down to the other side. And then once you've done this, what we're going to do is along the entire perimeter of this, you're going to go ahead and get out some green stained clay. And what we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and take this all the way up from this, this end over here, all the way straight up. And you're going to take it all the way until you're basically, let's see, it'd be about 2 blocks away from the door. So all the way across until you're about 2 blocks from the door. So right here, that's where you're going to stop it. Other side, same thing. take this up and then all the way until you're 2 blocks from this door. Alright, so that's our front right here. Now we're going to do the sides, and then we're going to do the back, and then we're going to add our roof, and then we're pretty much done from there. So let's go ahead and do the right side. Okay, so on the right side, what we're going to do is we're going to take this block right here, and we're going to bring it all the way to the back with the birch planks, a total of 16 blocks, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, just like that. Alright, and then right here, you're going to do 1 green stained clay. Alright, and then we're going to be working our way up the same way we've done everything else thus far. So the first row is going to be just like this, be 1 birch plank. Then it's going to be 1 of the stained glass, or green stained clay. Then it's going to be 4 glass, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1 clay. Then it's going to be 1 birch. Then 1 clay. Then 4 glass. Then 1 clay. Then 2 birch. Then 1 green. Alright. And then you're going to do that exact same thing for the next 3 rows. So literally just, bring everything up by 3 rows. This is the way I do it. I just like to take 1 block at a time and just bring all of them up by 3 rows. So it should all be 4 high when you get done with it. Okay, bring this up. And I'm not going to skip ahead for this. You guys know why, because I just want to make sure you guys always can see everything I'm doing, just in case for some people they don't understand. Alright, and then over here as well as last row. Okay, and then do this with the birch plank as well. Sorry, I'm like rambling to myself right now because I'm trying to do the same thing you guys are. Alright, boom, just like that. So this is what it should look like right now. Perfect. Then what you're going to do is the next row is going to be 2 rows of birch plank, except for this end where the green's going to be. So just get your birch plank and bring it all the way across, just like this. And then once you get to this block right here, just place a green and then do the same thing again. Nothing too complicated, really simple. Alright, and then a green, just like this. This is our first, basically finished up with the bottom of the side. Now we have to start doing the points for the roof. So now what we have to do is basically move in a block. So the way this is going to work is you're going to like this. It's going to go in 1 block, then it's going to be a green stained clay, then it's going to be 4 of the birch planks, 1, 2, 3, 4, then it's going to be 1 green stained clay, then it's going to be 5 windows, or 5 glass panes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1 green clay. Then it's going to be birch for the next 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, 4. And then it's going to be a green right here. Okay, so just moving in like that the whole time. Next row, same thing. Move it in 1 green clay. Then it's going to be 3 birch planks. 1, 2, 3. Then 1 green clay. Then it's going to be 5 of the windows again. Just bring it all the way across this window length. And then a green. Then it's going to be 3 birch planks. 1, 2, 3. Then 1 green clay. Next row, same thing. You guys got it by now. 1 green clay, 2 birch planks, 1 green clay, 5 glass panes. Glass panes are so annoying. Alright, and then right here, or panes. I always say planes. And it's going to be 1 green stained clay. Then it's going to be 2 birch planks, and then 1 green stained clay. Alright, and then now it gets a lot easier. Now you're just going up without the window. The window's done now. So what you're going to do is just go in, 1 green stained clay, then birch planks all the way to the other side. Then go in 1 again over here, 1 green stained clay. And you're just to keep doing this. Just keep going in 1 with just the birch planks in the center the whole way up. Alright, and I'm going to do it with you guys, but just again, you're just going in 1 block every single time. And again, if this is too fast for you, you can always pause and rewind it if you need to. And it should be ending with 1 green stained clay on top. And this should be your side. Alright, now that we have this side, let's do the left side. Okay, so for the left side, for those of you guys that might need a little bit more instruction, I'm going to still be working with you. We are going to be going a little bit faster because it's literally the exact same thing we did on that side. So I'm going to be moving a bit faster. And for those of you guys that are, a little bit, maybe a little bit more, I don't know, like experienced builders, you guys can easily copy that over there. So you can go ahead and skip ahead if you want to, or you can just go ahead and follow along with me. But what we're going to do for those guys, that are like need me a little bit more instruction, we're going to go the exact same thing we did last time. We go all the way to the back until we have 16 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And then ended up with a 1 green stained clay. And as I said, we are going to be going a little bit faster because we did just do it, and you can always look right ahead of yourself, right ahead for reference. So what this one's going to be is 1 of the birch planks, then 1 green stained clay, then it's going to be 4 windows, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1 green stained clay, then 1 birch, then 1 green stained clay, then 4 windows, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1 green stained clay, then 2 birch, then 1 green stained clay. and then do that exact same thing for 3 rows. All right, and again, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this myself because I'm not gonna go ahead and, you know, just you get what I mean. We already did this, so I don't. Some people, you know, complain a little bit when I say like, oh, just copy what's on that side, because I want to make sure, you know, at least you guys can see it for reference for those people that need more instruction. All right, so that's 2, and I still need to do 2 more of those. All right, I don't like know how long it should take to do this. I'm hoping if it's too long, I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead, but or not skip ahead, maybe like fast forward this part, but. Just one of those things where it doesn't take that long, but it may take too long if you're just watching the video and you already know what to do. This is like, a lot of people don't understand the hard part about doing tutorials is that you have different people from different skill levels, and some people think that you're explaining too much, and they, they're annoyed because they want you to go faster. And then some people need more instruction, they want you to go slower. They're like, why are you going so fast? So it's like you constantly have to try and work around everybody's different skill levels. So once you have that done, you're going to do 2 rows of the birch planks. And again, at the end, you're going to change it with the green glass, green stained clay. All right, going crazy, guys. All right, next row, same thing. And finish it up there. All right, and now what we're going to do is, again, we're going to be going a diagonal pattern straight up. So, again, the easiest way to, well, I was going to say easier way to do this, but we'll just go and do it the right way we did it before. Go in 1, then you're going to do a total of 4 of the birch planks, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to do 1 green clay, then 5 windows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1 green clay, then 5 birch planks, right? Actually, it should be 4. Yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 green stained clay over here. And we're gonna be doing that the rest of the way up. So again, go in 1, do 3 birch planks, 1, 2, 3, 1 green stained clay, then do your windows, then do 1 green clay, then 3 birch planks, then 1 green clay. 1 green clay, 2 birch planks, 1 green clay, do your windows. Yeah, okay, there it goes. And then do 1 green clay, and then do 2 birch planks, then 1 green clay. I'm actually thinking about doing glass blocks, regular glass blocks for the tutorials from now on, just because it's a little easier to place and just tell you guys to put panes. Alright, so the next row, just do all the way up is just birch planks. Okay, and then at the ends, obviously you're going to be going in with the green stained clay. But everything in the center area is all just the birch planks. Alright, almost there. Alright, so now we're done with the side. Let's do the back, and then we have to do the roof, and we're pretty much done after that. So let's do the back real quick. Okay, so in the back, what you're going to do first off is we're just going to go ahead and take some green stained clay and just connect these backs like this. Just connect it all the way to the other side with just the green stained clay. And then once you get here, boom, it's connected. And then the next row below that, it's going to be just a full row of the birch planks. Just want to get this out the way because it's the most obvious part. Alright, then come back to the left side real quick, and what we're going to do is going to be 14 birch planks to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, then right here, you're going to go ahead and place your door. And you can go ahead and make another door like that one if you wanted to, just by going ahead and going around with the, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just go ahead and go back one. So technically just do 13 from that side, and then just go ahead and make another door like that one over there. I think that's what I did on mine anyway, but just to make a door just like this. The one that we see down there. Okay, and then continue on with the birch planks. Alright, let me make sure this one's the same over here. It's 3 blocks. Yeah, okay, 3 blocks. So the next row from the left side is going to be like this. It'll be 3 blocks of birch planks. 1, 2, 3. Then it's going to be a total of, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 windows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then do 2 birch planks. Alright, next side, do the same thing. 2 birch planks. Then 8 windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then birch planks the rest of the way. And then you're going to go ahead and do that exact same thing for the next 3 rows. So just do the exact same thing all the way up. And this is what I'm talking about, where I kind of wish I would do glass blocks instead, just because the panes are so annoying. Alright, then over here. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you guys, the glass panes are literally going to be the end of me. And then here. Let me see if I try it not sideways. That's a little better. You're basically going to be doing this the whole way up. I just realized that. I could have just said that, but anyway, do it now. And then what you're going to do is just continue on. It's just to take this all the way up to the next level. And once you get this part done, this is like the hardest part, was actually just getting this part done. So the roof is super easy once you get this part out of the way. Alright, so now that we have this done, let's go ahead and do the flooring real quick. And what we're going to do for the flooring is we're just going to go ahead and bring this area around the door out like 2 blocks, I guess. We'll just bring it out like, yeah, 2 is good. And then just go around it with some spruce wood stairs. And just so we can get this out of the way, as I said, just go ahead and remove all of this flooring and replace it with some oak. And then on the trim, I would recommend doing some spruce wood, just around the trim of the whole thing. Alright, so go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead for this because this is going to take a little bit of time. But just go ahead and, again, remove all this flooring and replace it with oak. Alright, go ahead and do that. Okay, so now we have all that done, the floor is done, we're going to start adding our roof. And for the roof, it's a little bit complicated, not like super complicated, but because we have to add those windows that are on the side here, and also this little, like, you know, balcony, not a balcony, but this porch area, it's a little bit more complicated than a normal roof would be. Just in the front, the back is super simple, as you can see, just the front. Okay, so the way this is going to work is we're going to go over here, and going along this entire, like, trail we have here, you're just going to go ahead and take this all the way until you get to, you know, basically where it ends. So just go ahead and take the spruce wood stairs, take it all the way to there. And then do the same thing on this one. Alright, and now what we're going to do real quick is go ahead and add our roofing, or not roofing, but our little like balcony area. What you can do is right here, is on this birch plank area, just go ahead and take this all the way across this area with the birch plank and the inside area. And then bring it out until of 3 rows. So 1, 2, then 3. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and start like pointing this up. So this is already 1, so then go in 1, and then go all the way until you're in 1 on that side. And then do this all the way until you're 1 block in the like middle like this. Alright. Then go ahead and go along and get the, these spruce wood stairs and go along the entire thing the whole way up. Alright, until the top, and then on top you want to do a spruce wood slab. And then do it down as well. And then go ahead and get out your green stained clay and just add it to the front of those stairs and slabs you just added. Alright, so it should look just like this. Alright, then come down here to the door real quick and get your birch plank and bring this out a total of 2 rows. So 1, just like this, just like 1 block out from the from the door, then 2. Then go ahead and do a row of stairs. I would recommend the birch stairs, but I'm just gonna use spruce for now. And then bring this area out a total of, let's say 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then remove this block and replace it with the birch plank. Again, you should do birch stairs right here too, but I just don't feel like getting them out right now. Okay, so that's like that. Leave it like that. And then eventually we're going to add like some, we'll just do it right now. Just go ahead and get out some birch fence real quick. And just go ahead and connect it to this. So just go ahead and get this piece and bring it all the way down until it connects to the green, thing we just added. Okay, almost down all the way. Boom, and then do this one as well. It's a little bit annoying, but that's why I said just get out of the way and do it now. Alright, perfect. So now we have this one. What we're going to do now is we're just going to continue our roof pretty much, except for it's going to be a little bit different because the next row is going to be, let me make sure, it's about, let me see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 5. So the next row is going to be on top of this. It's going to be like this. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to do 1 green stained clay. Then you're going to do a total of 4 birch planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1 green stained clay. And then it's going to be birch planks until you think it's going to collab. So just go ahead and collab them with each other. So you want to make sure the stairs kind of connect with the front. This is where it gets a little difficult, as I said. You just want to make sure as you're going that all these stairs connect with one another. Okay, and then we're just going to finish this little like area up real quick right here just to get out the way. So on the left side, just go ahead and add a total of 2 with green blocks. So 1, 2, then 1, 2. Then in the center, go ahead and do 2 birch planks on both sides. And then on the top right here, just connect these with birch planks on top. And then do 2 birch planks in the middle. And I'll back up so you guys can take a look at that and pause it if you need to. And then just go ahead and put some windows in there. Alright, and I recommend the white stained glass panes. And then just go ahead and do the exact same thing we did on those ones right there. We're going to get the stairs and go ahead and along the top of these. And then bring it down. And then go in front of those and add our green stained clay. Alright, perfect. So that's our first one over here. And let's do the same thing on this side. So basically the same exact way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to do the green stained clay, the 4 birch planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1 green stained clay. Alright. And they should match up. It should be like an equal spot. Yep, they are. Alright. And then once you've done that, what you want to do is basically finish this up real quick again, just so we can get out the way. So it's going to be 2 green stained clay on both sides. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 birch planks on both sides. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then do a birch plank to connect them in the middle. And then do 2 birch planks in the middle. And then add our stairs on them, just like this. And then add our green stained clay to the front of those blocks. And then put our windows in there as well. Alright, and I'll back up again so you can pause that and take a look at it if you need to. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is starting adding the actual stairs, as I was saying. So right here you want to connect it, and then basically do the same thing on this road. Just go ahead and follow it through. Imagine this wasn't here, continue it on. And then you want to turn it. Same thing on this one, bring this all the way back. It's kind of hard to explain, but you guys see what I'm doing here. You just want to make sure everything is connected. Alright, then right here you want to bring this way. Then you want to turn it, because we would be going that way again. And it's going to be hard to reach, then bring it here. Then you want to imagine that you're going through this way. And go ahead and place like a green block or anything there real quick just to continue on the pattern. All the way here. Alright, actually I'm going to leave that green block there, because otherwise you're going to be able to see through it anyway. So just going to leave one there as well too. On both these actually. Alright, just like that. And again, I know this is hard to follow, but this is just how this roof is. It's a really annoying roof. And then on this one, the same thing. Bring this block all the way through. And again, you can always play this in slow motion to see exactly what I'm doing in case you can't understand me. Alright, and then bring it this way. And then again, imagine you're going through. And then place a block over here on this side, these two. And then bring it through this way. Once we get done with this part, once we get past this, like, this area, it's super easy the rest of the way. Alright, next row, same thing. Just this whole beginning part, though, was really, really, like, painful. Alright, take this through. And then right here, you want to connect it with this piece of the roof. So this roof that's right here. Alright. And then do the same thing on this side. You can just go ahead and start it from right here. Bring this way. Alright, wait, this one this way. Bring it out. And then continue it this way. And then you have to connect to this part of the roof. You just have to make sure it all flows together. And then you can just bring the slab all the way across. Then continue it on. And then turn it. Like that. And then bring it here. I know it's frustrating. I'm having frustrations myself. And then turn this one this way. Again, it's just all about maintaining the flow. This one, well, we'll just continue on with this row. Then over here, continue it on. Alright, and our next row. It gets easier as you get higher. So the next row, continue it on. Then turn it. Connect. This side. Turn it. Connect with that piece. And then you're going to continue on straight from here for a little bit. And then right here, you're going to have to turn it again. Alright. Continue on. I'm sorry if I'm a little quiet right now because I'm trying to focus on this just as much as you guys are probably. And then bring it here. Let's do our next row. Then turn it. And connect. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. So just continue on. Alright, then turn it this way. And from here we can go straight for a bit now that that part's out the way. And then turn it. And connect. By the time we get done with this, you guys are gonna hate that word. Hate those two words. Turn and connect. Turn and connect. I'm telling you, I know it's annoying. It really is. But that's how you get the roof to be the way it needs to be. All right, let's go. Last row for this painful process. So just continue on like this, and then you guys know what to do. Turn and connect. And then over here, turn, and then continue on for a bit. Then we're gonna need to connect. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Last piece right here. Turn and our final connect. There it is. Oh my gosh. Get there. Okay, there we go. Finally done. Okay, we're done with that part. So now all we have to do is just continue on with these stairs, guys. Super, super simple. Just take your stairs all the way across now. Really, really, like, we're dumb. It's like dumb stupid, like stupidly easy now from here, because like compared to what we just did, it's just such an annoying process. It's not really that annoying actually while doing it, just like focusing, but trying to explain it, now that's annoying. And then this top piece right here, just gonna get a slab and bring it all the way across. Like, that's the most annoying part, trying to explain something like that with that many turns and stuff. Really frustrating. And then continue the rest of the way down with just the stairs going straight down, nice and smooth. You're gonna go ahead and finish it up on this row right here at the bottom. I'll show you where. So this row right here in the bottom is where we're gonna finish. I'm gonna go ahead and skip ahead in the video because this is gonna take a little bit of time. But what you're gonna do is just gonna get take this piece all the way down. So just bring your roof all the way down. All right, so go ahead and do that. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna start adding the details, like little stuff in his front, and then we're even gonna add his shed in his backyard real quick. So what we're gonna do for this is we're just gonna go ahead and take this row, like this rows right here. You're gonna bring them back a total of 14 blocks. That's one right there. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And just remove all the blocks in that span. Just because we're going to replace it with the walkway. So go ahead and remove all these real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Well, I'll just do it with you guys real quick. So all we're going to do is remove all this. I normally would skip ahead right here, but it's really not taking that long now that I see it. It's just to be kind of a necessary cut. So I'm just going to do it with you guys. So once we get done with this, all we're going to do is we're going to go along the edges with the cobblestone. Just like this. Take this all the way along the side. I'm gonna drink some swiftness potion just because. And then you're gonna take it all the way to the other side with the stone. And then when you get to the other side, you're gonna do the cobblestone again, but just until you get to that last block. And again, I recommend the swiftness potion for you guys as well, just because it makes you move well swift. I always say that, but I don't know what. I always say like it makes you move. I don't know. I always just say make myself a fool. Always. Anyway, so just go ahead and finish that up like that. And then once you're done with this, what we're going to do is we're going to take the oak leaves around the entire house. What we're going to do first, though, is just go ahead and take this oak leaves and do it too high up into the window point in this inner area right here. And the same thing on this side. And then from here, you're going to do 2 again in the front only. Only the front has 2 high. And then right here. And then when you turn them, that's when it's going to go to a transition. It's going to be like 2 for the first 2 rows. And then it's going to go 1 the rest of the way around. And then take it all the way until you get to the door, 1 away from the door. And then continue it on. Let me put an oak door there real quick. Alright, and then continue it on. And then transitions to be the same on this side. So once you get like 2 blocks away, then you're going to continue doubling it up. Alright, so that's it for the actual front. And then we have to add our little, address on the front real quick. So for that, you're going to get out some, what are they called? Nether brick blocks. There you go. Then from here, what you're going to do is you're going to go from this like 3rd block right here. You're going to go ahead and get the nether brick fence and just bring it up diagonal by 3 like that. And that's supposed to be like the address numbers. Alright, and then that's it really for the front. Now we're going to go to the back real quick and add Jimmy's shed. And oh wait, it's actually a tree also too you can add if you want to. I didn't do this on mine, but I wanted to let you guys know about it. You guys can just go ahead and plant a tree like right around here, like the right side of the house. And there actually is a tree there in the show. Wow, I didn't really want to do that. Let me just get some water real quick to fix that. Okay. And let's place it real quick. Alright, so the tree is like roughly around this area. And then again, just feel free to plant it as... That's, a bigger tree would be better, I think, but that's good. Alright, and then let's in the back, let's add Jimmy's shed real quick. Okay, and Jimmy's shed's really not that complicated. You just want to make it a little bit further from the house in the back. And you guys can add a fence around his whole house if you want to, just using, like oak fence or oak planks all the way around. That's just like unnecessary for me, but if you guys want to, you guys can do that. So for the shed, what you want to use is use the birch planks, and also we're going to use some of the orange stained clay and some stone bricks. So first it's going to be a 5 block straight up of the birch plank. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, 4, not 5, my bad. And then you're going to do 2 rows of the orange stained clay going straight up with 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then you're going to do a full row going straight up of the birch planks. And then connect those 2. Then it's going to be a total of 2 birch planks going to the right. 1, 2. And then go to the window real quick. So go ahead and get out like just regular glass, actually, would probably be better. And then just do a 2x2 window, and then birch planks on top of that. And then just do a full row of birch planks on the right side of that. Alright, and then just go ahead and take this all the way back with just the birch planks. Let's say a total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then over here too, same thing, just connect them. Basically, it's really simple. Just go ahead and bring it connected, make it like a square with the birch planks. Alright, I wish you can get the, you can't, I think you didn't, I know you can do it on PC, but you can't do it on Xbox. I wish you could turn the planks the other direction, like where they're, you know, like vertical, because that would actually look better, but you can't. And then on top here, just go ahead and get some stone brick slabs and bring it all the way along the top, just like this. Pretty, you know, run down shack, to be honest here. And then what you're going to do is bring it all the way until you come off 1 block in the front. And then once you come 1 block off in the front, this is what we're going to do. You can remove this and you can go and add your door. I'm going to use the spruce wood door for mine and add that there. And then you can also get out a iron fence, I believe they're called. Yeah, or actually just get a button. Button will be better. And add that over here. I know that actually won't help opening the door, but he has like a panel right there where he, you know, uses his voice to get in the actual room. So that's something you can do there. And then he also has like a green mat in the front. What I recommend you use for that is probably, I'm actually kind of building this on the fly right now, to be 100% honest. And then use some lime wool right there. Just like that. You can put a little chair here like he has if you want to. But that is actually it for his shack. There's really not too much detail that could be added to it. It's a pretty simple thing. Maybe add some signs for some texture if anything. But that's about it. So that is actually it. If you want to again fence this off, all you have to do is use some oak planks to go around the entire thing. But that is it for this video, guys. If you guys need me a huge favor, again, hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're new here, please subscribe. Build loads of crazy Minecraft houses all the time. As you can see, we did the Mystery Shack. We've done the Rugrats house. We've done Fairly Odd Parents. If you're looking for that Jimmy Timmy Power Hour. We've done Phineas and Ferb. The Loud House. Hey Arnold. Look at the playlist down below. There's a playlist down below at every house I've done so far for the cartoon series. Literally done like a bajillion by now. So definitely check that playlist out. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.